Hi all, this is Sia Nas and welcome to episode 62 of the Diary of Sia Nas. So today I'm not feeling well at all. I wasn't planning on doing a podcast and I was just sort of playing around with an eyeshadow palette that I've got that I'll show you a bit later, which explains this very dramatic look I've got. And I thought since I wasn't coughing or sneezing too much, that I'd be all right to continue. So then I just sort of set up and here we are. So I'm going to try and not cough and sneeze too much. My nose has been running all day. But let's see how we go. So the week started on the 9th of March and I'm looking at my purple fluffy llama diary when I'm looking down. And on Monday, as always, I edited and uploaded my podcast. On Monday was a public holiday in Australia, was Labor Day, so I was babysitting my nephew and managed to do all these things around having him here. And then once he left, I edited the video podcast, so getting ahead of the ball, which is really good. So that was Monday. Monday's always a really busy day. Then Tuesday, I uploaded the video podcast ready to go on YouTube, so I schedule it to go. I made the video for Have My Way, the Insta video. It's quite a happy beat, really, and the picture that I've chosen for is a bit moody, but I think because of the colourful colours that I had on my face, which I think was from last week, the yellow and green colours, I just decided to use that picture. So I made the video on Tuesday and I uploaded that to YouTube as well. I've got to try and not hurry things and sort of like try and get them out of the way. Because I think I would have liked to have changed that photo, but I've done all this work now, so it doesn't matter, just on to the next one. So I uploaded that one, and then I started working on this new beat called Heat. It's a very sexy sort of beat. It's got some lovely violins in it, and that's really cool. So I'm still deciding which one is going to be the next beat. And then there's this place where I buy a lot of my samples from called PrimeLoops, and they're having this crazy sale, and I bought like 30 packs from them, and usually they're like $15 each, but they were like $2 to $3 each, and I got heaps of them. I think I may have told you about it last week because it said it's only going to be a sale for a couple of days, but it's been going for a while. But I've got everything that I want now. I'm getting any more. So I bought like heaps of trap beats. I got some Japanese ones as well, some Japanese sample packs, Japanese trap, anime trap. So I like to mix it up, not just stick to hip hop, like just have some variety in there. I really love orchestral stuff like the violins, just all those string instruments. I really love those, and trumpet is my favorite as well. So I always try to put some strings in the beats where it would make sense. I put them in. I also started making a beat called Phat with some snare rolls, and what I was trying to do was go from slow snare roll to fast, but it's proving to be quite difficult. And I just had to listen to it now, and I don't know, maybe I should just get rid of it all or look for a tutorial that's going to show me how to do it better. So it doesn't sound the best. It sounds like popcorn's popping. So I'm going to work on that one. And then on Wednesday, I promoted my video podcast, and I saw Harlequin Birds of Prey, and it was an awesome movie. It's a bit long, but I enjoyed the action. I really love it when the girls are really kick-ass and they're fighting really well, and it was really, really cool, really good, strong cast, and you know, the action scenes are fantastic. And I really love Rosie Perez. She's awesome. I remember her from White Men Can't Jump. And one of the brilliant actresses in the video was the Asian girl, the young Asian girl, Ella J. Basco. So I've done my research this week. And she plays Cassandra. She was brilliant. She was really, really good. I've got notes on the side, so I've got to turn my diary this way. So it was directed by Kathy Yan, which is awesome, and it was written by Christina Hodgson. So wonderful all-female cast. Like, the girls did a brilliant job. And Ewan McGregor was the absolute sleazebag in this movie, so he played his role brilliantly. I hope he's not like that in real life, but in this movie I wanted to punch his face, and he was so sleazy. But the girls did a great job. Margot Robbie, absolutely awesome as Harley Quinn. And one obvious thing that I didn't notice was Harlequin. So I don't know, I just thought it was Harley Quinn, but if you say the word quickly, Harlequin, that's where they've gotten that from. It's obvious, but I didn't notice it. So on Thursday, I went for a meeting with a new prototype designer, because the last person was not very good, very negative, and I just struggled to get them to do what I needed. So I had to, this is actually the third person, like the second person I spoke to on the phone, but I found them to be a bit like a bully and just interrogating me, whereas these people said, come in, let's have a talk, let's have a chat. And I just thought that was the best way, because I've got so much to show instead of being interrogated over the phone. I mean, it makes sense. And I got both of them to sign non-disclosure agreements, so they can't talk, which is good. So the second person, I didn't tell them what it was. I just explained the situation. And I didn't explain exactly what I had made. I just sort of explained sort of what it was without really explaining it. So, getting good at sort of lying or like getting around so that people don't know what I'm doing. And the new prototype designer was really nice. He really understood. He was a bit tough at the start, because he's like, why has she gone from the other person? But I never told the new prototype designer the name of the other person, because I just said a whole lot of bad things about them. And I said, look, I don't want to tell you who they are, because they weren't very good and I don't have anything good to say about them, so I don't want you to know. I don't want to be that sort of person that goes around bad-mouthing people. And he goes, ethically, I have to know. And I said, look, I'm not going to tell you. And he goes, look, after we had spoken, he goes, as long as you tell them that you've moved on with me, I'll be happy with that. And I did do that. And the old designer was surprised. And I was kind of surprised by that too, because he wasn't very good. Like, it was just difficult to get him to do anything. It was very negative, and he's an old male, whereas this person is an older person as well, but he really understands where I want to take the design. And I was going to take it in a different direction, but now we've come back to the original, but we're going to fine tune it to how I actually want it, not to a lazy person's, I think it's fine how it is. And I was like, no, it's not fine how it is. So that's been the drama. You really got to learn to stand up for yourself, and not let people push you around, because I wasn't too happy with that. And the one thing that I'm not happy about with his designer is he was saying that the packaging should just be a paper bag. I'm like, that is ridiculous. And I said, no, it has to be pretty because we're marketing it to girls. And he's like, well, you just need a paper bag. Once they see it and you send it to them, it doesn't matter what it's in. No, it does matter. So I'm holding firm on that, because that's just silly. So we did that, signed the NDA, and then on Thursday I just went crazy and I just bought heaps of makeup from Jeffree Star, from Kim Kardashian, from Sephora, and I bought 8 more sample packs from PrimeLoops. So on Thursday I bought heaps more. And that was when I bought like the Japanese anime and the trap. I'm really looking forward to using those. And I found some other free ones from other websites. So that was really good. And it must have been on Thursday that I got the Jeffree Star Blood Lust palette. And I'm a bit embarrassed to say that I've got it. It's so hard to put it straight on, because I poo-pooed it and I was saying that the colours are stupid and it's stupid. But once you see people doing doing eye makeup and things like that, it's like, oh, actually it's not as bad as I thought it was. And I actually got it on, not on sale, but I found a promo code and I got 20% off. And so it's really big. There's the back. Nice. It's actually purple velvet. It's coming out blue there, but it's actually purple. Wonder why it's coming out blue. And it's got the lovely clasp, the round clasp and all the writing. And then inside, I'll do it. Okay. And there's the colours there. And the ones that I'm wearing are these two here, the red and the black. Bleeding Heart and Executioner. And the Executioner, it's actually a black and a purple. Can you see that? You can sort of see the purple shine on there. It's awesome. And then just some of the Wet Jewel and Pink Magic. Wet Jewel, Pink Magic. And just put on the top the Wet Jewel and the Pink Magic. Otherwise, it's more like red. It looks really light. It's not. It's really heavy. I've got heaps on. And that's that one. And then I also got Lord Star the Gloss. And this one, the color is really purpley. But when you, you can see that. It's very sheer. Sorry, look how sheer that is. But when you look at it here, it's really purpley. Look at that. So it's kind of disappointing, but what I'm wearing is this one, which is Mannequin. And then I just put a bit of this one on top for just a bit of shine. So all Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I'm absolutely obsessed with his stuff. I'm dying to get the Extreme Frost. I tried so hard to get that one, but it's sold out so fast. And looking at it on eBay, it's like $150, $170. And I've got my eye on Peppermint Frost as well. And they're not cheap either. They're going for like $120, $130 each. So this is Australian too, so yeah, very, very pricey. And then they must have come Thursday, and then Friday I was just really ill. Friday, Saturday, just sick as a dog. And today is Sunday, still not feeling the best. I'm struggling to talk, my nose is so blocked. And today my nephew came over and just sort of hung out with him. I don't think we played too much. He was just watching Pocoyo, my God. First it was Peppa Pig, watching the same DVD like 4 times in a row, and now it's Pocoyo. At least it's got Stephen Fry talking in it, because I love Stephen Fry. He narrates Pocoyo. So that's really cool. I'm so tired. So that's it for this week. It's a nice short podcast. I'm going to have to cut out all the coughing and sneezing so that you guys get the good stuff. I think the other thing that we maybe need to have a quick chat about is coronavirus, and it's really scary. It really is. I think in Australia we're doing really well. There's not too many cases, like 220, something like that. And the government is on it, so it's still really scary. I'm staying home as much as I can. I think that's one good thing about being a carer, that I can stay home and I only go out if I need to. Toilet paper, like everyone, I can't find it. Like, we've still got 2 packets, so we've got 24 rolls. But my sister's found someone that services B&B apartments, and she's managed to order like 150 rolls. So she's like, don't worry about it, I'm getting all these rolls, but who knows how long this is going to last or what's going to happen. So I'm always on the lookout for toilet paper. How silly has it gotten that we're doing this now? But everything else, we've got heaps of rice, heaps of stuff in the freezer, veggies. Like, I have rice milk because I'm lactose intolerant, so I got heaps of rice milk, and that's never going to run out unless, the milk runs out, and then people go and get all the non-dairy stuff like the soy milk and the almond milk. But I'm hoping the rice milk will be the last thing they go for. So that's it for this week. Please share with your friends or someone you think would like to hear this. Look after yourselves. Go to your GP, your local doctor if you need some help. Lifeline is there for you. Look after yourselves and while I look after myself. I'm so not feeling well at all. And I will catch you guys on the next podcast. But the beat of the week is Have My Way. I hope you enjoy it. Leave some comments and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.